I just need to wait for it to load. Sweet. Here, let me go to my... Oh, shoot. It just lag spiked. Alright. Now let's make sure... Is the audio good before we start? Just caught up with part 1. Just want to make sure, because part 1 had like a...
Remember, this is your camera. This is your main one. Right?
Oh, yeah, this is the main camera. Alright.
So maybe speak into that.
Yeah, I just want to make sure the volume's on before we start. Sweet, and then we can read comments now. And I also set it up so that we can do giveaways with this Nightbot. So, I think we have some of those pop packs left.
Someone said it's all good.
It works? Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Alright, cool.
Awesome, sweet.
Alright, man. So you're manning the camera.
Sweet, I'll man the camera. Let me switch this to full screen so I can actually see what it looks like.
I want to angle that down so it's not... Or what is it? What is catching all that?
Huh? Oh yeah, it is catching up all that. Here, I can scroll over here. Alright. There we go. So then, yep, it's catching. I think we are good to go.
Alright, cool. Well, I think you said some people requested to see some of this stuff, right?
Yeah, I think some people wanted to see the LOB in the first, like the base set stuff.
This stuff's pretty clear cut, but...
Yeah. But like...
So like, basically exactly what you would think.
Does that focus?
So I got a little bit of glare on it.
Yeah, it does.
But this is original Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's first edition. You can see it's not like the Asian edition or anything like that. I don't know if you can make that out.
I don't think I can zoom in on this one, but yeah.
It's a beautiful glare. Like there's the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Oh my god.
So these are all 10s, and they're all first edition LOB, all original, like US. I'm sure that what my wife trying to come in.
You're glad.
She's at Walmart. This was actually the very first registered set. This is the last card that I had to get for the set, the Flame Swordsman. It was the hardest one for me. And I think I paid $300 or so for it. And if you can kind of tell, this was like that wavy type foil where this is kind of like the glossy type foil.
Mm-hmm. When did you pay $300 for it though?
It was I mean, it was still before everything exploded.
Okay.
So, but like you can get everything here. There's the Dark Magician.
Did Yu-Gi-Oh explode with Pokemon as well?
Pretty much everything. It didn't go exactly at the same time, but yeah, a lot of this stuff actually went up way higher because you could at one point you could get this whole set for like $3,000 or $4,000. I mean, it was really easy to get. And then I'll just skip through a lot of the other ones because we're not going to go through all of them.
Now you have this
at the very end. There's Monster Reborn. Yeah,
this is the stuff you have listed for like 1.5 on your eBay.
Yeah,
right?
it's way overpriced, but
I mean, if someone buys it, you can be early retirement.
There's the Exodia. I graded that one myself. I actually graded 3. I sent in 3, got 3, and went 3 for 3. There was a guy up in, it was the upper part of Virginia right before you go into DC, and he had like cases that he opened up for LOB. He had sealed theme decks for the starter deck Blue Eyes, the starter deck Kaiba, and the Yugi that has the first edition Blue Eyes and the first edition Dark Magician. I'm talking cases, sealed cases of 10 decks, and I got everything for $1,500. Like it was a super good deal.
Gosh.
Like I got the entire first edition LOB set, all case fresh, plus lots of extras.
For the price I got the promos off of you, I could have gotten that first edition LOB set at that time.
At that time, yeah, but you know, it was a lot of risk back then. The cards weren't really worth anything. So this is the first edition base set English.
Here, let's.
You got Alakazam. You got
that glare.
Blastoise. Yeah, I can't really tell if we're glaring or not.
Here, let me switch over to this. It should.
Oh, that might be a little bit better.
Yeah, there we go.
Chansey was the very last one for me to get. And there's the Charizard.
Oh my god.
Clefairy, Gyarados. This is all of the original holos. Machamp you couldn't actually get from the pack, but you could get them from the starter deck. Got the Magneton, Mewtwo, Nidoking, Ninetales, Poliwrath, Raichu, the Venusaur, there's the Zapdos, and everything else in the set. You know, that's all the other stuff.
That's all like the commons, rares, and uncommons and stuff
I
like
think
that.
there should be some Pikachus in here. Let's see what I got in here for Pikachu.
EX Era Ultra Rares.
So like you got the red cheeks and the regular yellow cheeks. Let's see what else we got. At the very back, I usually stick some kind of variant. So this is Ghost Pikachus that I have. I've got a 9 and an 8.5. And the reason I kept the 8.5 in here, I think it's because it's actually in better condition than the 9, in my opinion. I remember looking at it and thinking, why did this one? Because this one was 0.5 away from getting the gem mint at Beckett. But I think I like this one.
So these are Ghost Pikachus?
Yeah, so you might want to check the glare.
Oh, you
on
mean
that.
like the first edition stamp, so that's what makes it Ghost?
It's only like a partial first edition stamp.
So I know there's Shadowless, and I can see that, but like...
Right.
Okay, so there's like a... It's kind of like a faded stamp.
Yeah.
Here, let's see it.
Well, it's a partial stamp. Like it's only print. It's got an E, and like an ITION. It doesn't have the D in it. It doesn't have the rest of it. And then of course you can see the rest of the sets. You've got like Shadowless, Jungle, Basic. I mean, it goes all the way through.
Yeah, I think somebody was asking about the EX Era. I think you have that. I don't know.
I don't have a ton of EX era stuff. Like I used to have a lot of it. I mean, I do have some. I've got boxes. We'll show some boxes later. But for the singles,
EX Ultra Rares. I think that's what we were saying. Yeah.
A lot of stuff is in that box that I gave you.
The ones that I'm selling.
I might have some right here. Let me look.
Let's see how far I can drag this. Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see. Slab sleeves and all your slabs out of curiosity.
What's he asking?
Do you have those slab sleeves on all your slabs?
Yeah, I do. Alright, so my EX era stuff, I have alphabetized now, so it's not even by sets. I've got some things here, but it's not a ton. So like there's some Absol EX, reverse holos. And a lot of the good stuff I've just sent off to PSA. Like I've got a huge stack of EX era stuff that's in the send to PSA box. Like this is stuff that might have come from random packs or something, and I don't know. Can they see that? I can never tell.
Here, I can switch over.
Oh, okay,
because
yeah,
like this one,
yeah,
the OBS screen shows it a lot quicker. The other one had a.
So I mean, we're into the B's now. You can kind of see it. Like, got these Blazikins right here. One of them's the that one version I was telling you guys about with the Master Trainer deck. But like this row right here, this row right here.
Are those just all sets, or are they all EX era?
It's just EX era. Like, there might be some gold stars in there, but there's not going to be a ton of really good stuff. Most of it's just going to be probably reverse holos and commons.
That type of stuff, do you just sell right away? Like, you get it back from PSA and you throw it up, kind of like you did with...
A lot of it, what I end up doing is I'll send it to PSA, or I'll set it in a box like this, but it's not like I keep a ton of it. Let me see. There was one tub.
Oh, I can throw this on a stand.
This is one of the tubs. This has some EX Air stuff in it. Let's see. So this is some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I really need to grade these cards because they're like really nice. Like this is first edition Labyrinth of Nightmare, and then on the back side you got Unlimited Labyrinth of Nightmare, and most of these are in really nice condition. Looks like it's complete.
So, are these the binders you collected back in your Yu-Gi-Oh days? Back in, like, you said
Well, before I
high school?
switched to PSA with Pokemon, I had binders with Pokemon, everything mint condition. And I just never made the full switch with Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, this is Legacy of Darkness. You got the Yada Garuso, what, I mean, I don't even know how you say it.
I don't really know what I'm even looking at right now.
Like the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, it can get kind of expensive too. Like, I mean, that LOB first edition, but that's one of the binders I have. I'm just going through these, we'll get into the EX series stuff. I did take the LOB first edition holos out for the most part. There are some that I kind of put back in there. Or the unlimited are good.
Oh, is that unlimited?
Yeah, that's unlimited. Let me see.
Oh my god.
So, like, this is all LOB.
Like, I think those are the only cards I actually recognize. The big ones. And everything else is kind of just like white noise. Which I can't fully appreciate.
Yeah.
Is that a pack?
It's just like an empty pack.
Oh.
But like starting with Metal Raiders, I still have all of my stuff like this. A first edition Gate Guardian. Got the unlimited on the backside. And it goes all the way through, was that Pharaoh's Servant? Something like that. And most of all of these I went through and I personally checked to make sure it was like minty mint. And if it wasn't, I put a different color sleeve on it. But I didn't fully finish it. I think there's like maybe 5 cards or so that still need to be gotten. But he was asking about EX series stuff. I do have some.
Oh yeah,
EX
commons.
Well, that's what it used to be. I don't think that's what's in it now. What's in it now is this is actually every reverse holo from the EX series. I just kind of constructed them here and there.
Cool.
And most of these are like really nice condition. Because it's tough to find EX era in minty condition.
I think here, let me...
Like,
yeah, I can...
Like, if you collected this set, you know, Ruby and Sapphire, it's tough
really cool.
to get these in mint.
Yeah. Does it have EX written on it?
That's probably me saying that it's probably not in mint condition. So, like, this one, if I ever went back through, like, it's still pretty nice. But you can kind of see there's a top, scratch right there. It's got a little bit of whitening on the top. So, like, that would be one that if I could get a mint copy, I would just replace it and then, put that other one into the box. But that's what all this stuff is here. Like, it's all EX era. And every now and then I'll throw in like a random card that might be from that's a variation, like that Darkness Energy. Because see, you've got the regular Darkness era. It's got excellent condition. But then there was that promo. And there should have been a winter one as well. I may have taken it out. You got Sandstorm, Dragon, which the Dragon does include the TV reporter, but it's in played condition.
TV reporter? What is that, like a rare card?
It was very, very short print.
Okay, so
and then
it's just not count.
Team Magma, Team Aqua. Then you start getting into Hidden Legends. Hidden Legends is where it switched over from the true reverse holo to the parallel holo, in which this one it wasn't a total switch. You still had like the symbols like of what type it was. Like this was a dual type, even though technically it only showed grass up here. So I know I think it was with Steam Siege, they come out with like the Volcanion EX, which was actually 2 different types. Like in the gameplay for weakness and resistance, but back then you still had that kind of thing going on with this.
Yeah. It'd be easier if I put this camera up here. So then it's still out of the... Let me see.
Team Rocket Returns.
I think that might be a little bit easier so they can see our faces, but it's out of the light.
I'm trying to remember if I had the... There's Deoxys. And so... I can go ahead and show you the other binder, but it's pretty much the same stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you go through, and it's just the reverse holos for Delta Species all the way through.
The Delta Species.
Dragon Frontiers.
I like those ones.
I had to replace a lot of these in the Delta Species one because there was a guy, Mike of the Coast or something like that. He actually wanted some Delta Species cards that were pretty minty, and so I didn't feel like looking through the conditions, so I just sent him my set. He pulled out the ones that he wanted. He made a fair offer. And then I went back and I replaced the ones that he didn't get out of it. But you can kind of see, like, by now, I mean, it's fully switched over. It's got like the Delta Species. Emerald is a really nice one. It's got the set name on it. It's reverse holo there, and it's like that all the way through the end of the EX era.
Oh my gosh! It doesn't stop.
Like none of these cards are repeats. Like all of them, it's a new card. Like even stuff like this, I should probably grade these Charizards.
Wait, is that one a Charizard? Are they both?
Oh well, no, sorry. That one. There's another Charizard. That's not it. But like, I mean, it's in great condition. All the stuff in these binders. It probably been one of those things where I would have attempted to submit it to PSA all at once and try to get a sequential reverse holo set, something that probably nobody's ever done, and because it would cost so much money. But now that the bulk kind of stuff is out of the way, I don't know if that's going to happen. Yeah. Here's probably the only other binder left in here. Let me put these back in.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna check comments. Oh my gosh,
we'll move on to something else.
Liquid awesomeness. Happy to catch some of the stream on a lunch break. We're so underrated at Master Set.
Cool. So
this is...
So this is probably like a played set. Every now and then, you know, I go through collections and they'll have just random first edition holographic cards.
Mm-hmm.
And
here, let me...
So it's kind of nice just to have a binder set every now and then. So like you can see, the condition's pretty rough.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's probably the type of stuff you're having me sell right now, right? Or
some of it, yeah. Some of it's better than this. But yeah, like this Charizard, I guarantee you, I mean, it's going to be terrible.
It's better than the one we just sold yesterday.
It's got like some water damage right there.
Yeah.
But, you know, at the same time, it's still a complete first edition set. It looks pretty good in a binder. You know, you start looking at it close, you're going to see scratches and things.
It's still really cool, though. It's like, I know they're damaged, but it's still like a first, like, I didn't know you had a second first edition set. I thought it was that one right there.
Yeah. Well, here's
and then
this is the unlimited shadowless, which I can't remember the condition. It's probably about the same thing.
So you have multiple sets?
That's a little bit better. Every now and then I'll just make sets, and you know I'll just send them back. I'll try to forget about them.
Oh my god!
It's hard to forget about them with taxes, having to pay that stuff. But yeah.
Wait, do you have to figure out the price for all the stuff when tax season comes around?
Yeah, pretty much. You can't deduct stuff until you sell it.
Ouch.
That's how cost of goods work. but
So I mean, what if you like? Do you have to take it like? So you have to take in the appreciation. Like, you can't take the price you bought it back in 2012. You have to take the price it would sell today.
It's kind of finicky how you do it, but essentially, yeah. But if these aren't like liquid assets like property is. It's not like the government issues a certain price for what this is worth. Mm-hmm. So you do have to take that into account because it's not like this is worth.
Is that another shadowless set, or is that you?
Yeah, it's another set. There's a
that one's
there's a crease right there.
So there's another. You just switched that set really fast. I wasn't even paying attention.
I had this binder was full of sets, and I had gotten too many of them, so I started going through and I just sold the extras, and I kept a few of the extra sets that I had. So like the shadowless one. Wow. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, that was actually got the extra red cheeks in it. Oh. All right, so there's another tub. I know we had went into that looking for the EX series stuff. I don't have a ton, but I will show the boxes, I guess, as well. I know many of you have seen that stuff before.
I'm going to set that down and look through some comments. How long did it take to organize all this?
Organization is a daily thing. All right. So.
Oh, are those all?
Yeah. So these are all like that's Power Keepers. This is the very last EX series set, and then this is the very first. You got Ruby and Sapphire. You got
just Sandstorm.
Yeah, and you can just see the other sets there.
So EX series, is that like all prior to 2010?
Yeah, it's like 2003 to 2006, 2007. I can't remember when Power Keepers come in. Yeah, 2007 for Power Keepers. So there should be 16 sets. You got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. Yeah,
all EX sets.
Right. Now you got sets like, I mean, people really like EX Team Rocket Returns. There's a lot of stuff going on there. But I think probably the most expensive one.
The Deoxys?
Yeah, probably Deoxys. It's the one I need to replace too because it's not in beautiful condition.
Oh yeah, you can kind of.
But it's still sealed, and I believe it's legit. You got a lot of other popular ones with like you got the Holland Phantoms. So it's got the Gold Star Mew or Gold Star Mewtwo, Gold Star Pikachu, and I believe the Gyarados.
So does every EX set have like gold stars in it you can pull?
No, it starts in Team Rocket Returns, I think. Because Fire Red Leaf Green did not, and then I think it goes into Team Rocket Returns where you have the Torchic, Mudkip, and Gold Stars. I believe those are the first Gold Stars. You got Dragon Frontiers there. That's where you can get the Gold Star Charizard.
Oh, wait, Gold Star.
So like this has a Chase card. This has the Chase Charizard EX, but it doesn't have any Gold Stars in it. Like Power Keepers, the Gold Stars aren't that great. But people still chase it because it has Gold Stars. Yeah. It's like the Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon. And it's not that they're not that great. It's just that I believe that they're pretty easy to grade.
Those are strong magnets. I was like pushing them.
Yeah. See, I bought some before that had like the 2 magnets and they're a little bit weaker.
Yeah.
And I didn't like the fact that they would open up when I picked up the boxes. So I went ahead and
knock those clocks
Add
out.
something.
Oh, this is the one you were going to show me earlier.
oh yeah, we can pull out one.
Let's see right here. Those are really cool. Is this? Are those all the same, or is it
Like
different?
this is what they're all the same. I believe there is a New Jersey one. But
New Jersey one? So are these like released in different states? Or is that...
There's a New York. These are all New York. I've heard of the Jersey one that's silver, but I've never actually seen one. It's like this is what the box looks like.
Let's see, may you open a pack on live, please, Original Pony?
Maybe we will.
I can go grab. I know I was going to do a giveaway with one of the pops. Here, I'll go grab them.
Not a ton in this one, but see if there's anything worth showing.
I think I know I'm going to do the giveaways for these two. I can do the 1 in 4 tomorrow when I do the live for my pack openings, rip and ship thing. I was going to do those tomorrow, but I think I'm going to give away the 6 and 7 today.
Okay. Well, this tub doesn't have a ton of crazy stuff. This right here is actually English verse, Tropical Mega Battle energies. And the reason I have it labeled is because the energies are no different than the regular verse energies. I couldn't make out any difference anyways. But these actually come from that deck. So I wanted to keep them separate just because it's pretty cool with the
That has more
background.
stuff in it than when we went yesterday.
That's another Yu-Gi-Oh box, Unlimited Metal Raiders. These right here.
Flash.
Yeah, so this is the type of boxes. It's got this weird seal on the side rather than the pull tab. As far as I've been able to find and other people have been able to find that I know of, these should be guaranteed shadowless. The gold strips have usually been in the past the only ones that you know for sure are going to have shadowless cards inside of them. But we actually opened these up on camera. I think the brush fire we did. And it was indeed shadowless. And every other one that we've seen is also shadowless. But I didn't open these up because there's really no chase error in either one of them for the shadowless set. This one I was going for the Ghost Pikachus. This one I was going for the Ninetales.
Yeah. And is that why you opened those ones up?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't hit any one. But it happens.
I think someone... Oh, sorry.
Well, I was going to say, this is pretty cool because
Oh.
at the end of a wrapper roll, sometimes there's this red strip.
Yeah.
And actually, I got this one out of a sealed box.
Oh, you pulled that one out? Sealed box?
Yeah, I opened up. I broke the seal on a box, and I saw it in there, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." So I can actually verify personally myself that I've seen it happen out of a sealed box. So I've seen fossil with these. I don't know if I've seen a gym challenge before, but I just set it aside, didn't sell it.
I think someone asked, how long have you been collecting for and in the business for?
I've really been in the business since about 2008 when I went to college. I started collecting probably 2013 or so, and it really ramped up after the shop shut down in 2018. But a lot of the older boxes I've had since, like I was telling you about earlier, the first box I bought was when we'd come to visit. I bought a Team Rocket box for $160. It was a $159.99. And that's when I started collecting more. I did have the original base set box that your brother bought for me, or your dad, my brother, bought for me for $100, and that started it off, way back, over a decade ago. And then the next box that I actually bought to start the seal collection was that Team Rocket box. So, but let's show them this thing.
So I thought this was really cool.
Let's turn it on.
Here, I could set this down and we could prop it up.
You probably hover
or actually, I could probably hover over. Yeah.
Just make sure there's no glare on it.
Yeah, we could swipe over. Alright, I don't see any glare. Let me hop over like that. Does that look good?
We gotta get the sound back.
Let me back up. There we go. That should be good.
I'm not sure what's up with the sound. Let me turn it off. Reset it. Turn the volume all the way up.
Only first edition base set boxes? If so, how many of them? I don't think you have any. Oh, here, let me.
I'll put this thing.
You don't have any first edition base set boxes left.
No.
Yeah, you sold the last one. That was the one you sold to Logan, right?
Yeah.
Well.
twist on it.
Yeah. Draw smiley face.
And so there's actually 5 different ones that can display. If you played the original Pokemon games, you'll have heard them before. Let's see. Like, there's another one.
This is the one I recognize from like.
I think that's from the Pokemon.
The ones
set.
I played on DS.
And so the first time that I saw one of these, I was telling him about this earlier. Was it when I went to visit Rock, Carolina? I was at college selling, and he was doing something I can't remember. He was selling too. Saw one on his wall, and I was like, man, I gotta have that. So I ended up buying one. I actually had 4 of them at one point, and I sold another one I had in the box. But that's the last one I have in the box. We'll put this one back up now. Make sure I turn it off. And there are other tunes it plays too.
All the nostalgia with that music.
Yeah, I know. That's what I love about it too. It just takes you back. When everything was really simple, collecting was easy. You're just playing the Pokemon game. You want to go find that Mewtwo, beat Red.
Oh my! Oh, this is the stuff. Wait, is that the stuff demo game? Was that Did that come out before like the Ash and all those packs? Like that, not the Ash, but like the Misties and all that stuff. Like the
I don't know
ABC.
if it technically predates that stuff or not, but it's around that same time. But
here, let me show this.
These are not as expensive because they all have the same cards inside of them. There's nothing really different from the cards that are inside than the ones that are in the set. Mm-hmm. It's just 24 Shadowless cards. It's like a bunch of Fire Energies, or Machops, I think Charmanders. Yeah. Maybe a few Charmeleons. So,
oh my gosh, are those all first?
Yeah, I think this is just this is just Team Rocket. I believe these are unweighed.
How come like on some of them, like the first edition stamps on the left, some of them are on the right?
Probably because of the artwork.
Okay, so it changed the artwork. Are those like stickers?
Oh yeah, these are just League's challenge stickers. I got a lot of this stuff. I'm just randomly thrown in there.
Can you ask Rusty what his mindset was when he was considering selling his whole collection maybe 5 years ago? It's like a multi-part series. Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Were you gonna sell it all for like 300K?
It was 500,000. Yeah. Well, I was thinking at the time, I could go ahead, and I just bought the house at this time, but I was thinking about investing in some other things and making a big move in a different market. But I'm really glad that I didn't. So I mean, that would have it's definitely worth more than that now, and a lot of the stuff is really appreciated, and it's kept me in the hobby. So it's been really cool, seeing everyone in the hobby grow, and we're still at the bottom, I think, of the big major collectibles markets that are out there. So it's kind of cool. But what I was thinking was, at the time, $500,000, that was a lot of money. Now it'd have to be. There's no point in selling out now. I don't know what move I would make. Even if somebody come in here and offer me $10 million, like, what would I do with that? Like, I get where I could go with it, but I'm happy where I'm at. We've got a great life here with the family. We live at the end of the road. We might still live in a double wide trailer, but I don't care. Who cares? The walls are the same. We stay cool at night. We've got meals. So I wouldn't want to go move somewhere where my house is 10 times that price, and then I got to pay higher taxes and be angry about that, or HOA or whatever else. Yeah. So, but anyways, moving on. Still got there's another one of those EV 600 count boxes.
Oh my god, are those all booster packs?
This is the reprint LOB packs.
That's so cool.
They're not crazy expensive. They're like $30 or something. They might not even be that much anymore.
Oh, so are those like the ones that I messaged you about when I was back in the so I was like, hey, I saw these at the store.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Like, should I invest it or something?
Oh, the only other thing in this one, this is I've shown this before, I think, on Instagram. This is an 1800 count original box for, I don't know if you guys can read that, but that is actually going to say Warner Brothers. It says 2-card promo, but it's just an insert with an actual promo. Here, I'll show you. It's where it's busted open. The dude shipped it like this.
He shipped it like that?
He shipped it like that. I was like, are you kidding me?
Did you open it?
See?
Catch him.
So like this will be a Mewtwo, an Electabuzz.
Or is it, oh wait, so is it kind of like you don't know what you're going to get? It's kind of like a pack?
In which these are completely unsearched, so there could be errors in here. So that's the Pikachu one.
Is that like a base set?
That's the number 4 WB promo. So there's a number 2, 3, 4, and 5. Electabuzz is number 2. Mewtwo's number 3. Pikachu's number 4. And then you have Dragonite number 5. So those are not cheap. I mean, they're cheap relatively individually, but an 1,800 count box is not cheap.
Well, so then how about like one? How much is like one per se?
So like a Pikachu, I'm not sure what's
Is that
that
what's in
now,
all
but
these boxes?
probably at least $20.
$20 for one of them? Is that how much you
It
bought
used
one?
to be, yeah, I used to sell quantity full. I used to sell one of each for $20, but now it's a lot higher than that.
Yeah.
It's come down some again just because promos have been proactive, but you can tell it's something that I collect. Like this right here is nothing but the Pikachu number 4s. The same card you just saw, but it's all Pikachu.
Oh, and it's not even opened yet?
Yeah, and I've got them sealed up. I've got it pushed up so you can see it. Now these, I know, for the most part, the ones that I can push it up far enough don't have like an inverted stamp or something like that, but a lot of them I can't tell because you can't push it up far enough.
If it does have an inverted stamp, would it then be worth it to like break the seal?
Oh man, I would keep it sealed just because none have ever been found with the seal.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, the last guy that sold me a Pikachu, he actually had one sealed, opened it up, and it's like, oh crap. And then he sold it to me, and he sold it with the original stuff.
Would it be worth? Oh, sorry.
But no, as far as I know, there are none sealed that anybody's been able to like show and verify.
Would it be worth it? Have you gone through that whole 1,800 count box?
I have not. I think what ended up happening was the guy who found them. See, there's two different versions. There's that one with the purple version, then you've got the one with the yellow, like this.
Yeah.
And basically what it is the Catch Mew card, that purple card that you just saw flipped around, and in between here is an Iron Giant promotional card. And what happened was when he opened up his sealed one, it wasn't one of those purple ones, it was one of these. So I'm thinking that it's not going to be in the original purple release where it has the square Catch Mew card. It's going to be in this type.
Okay.
So for me, it's not worth it to go through them. But then again, I mean, you could find some that are ghost stamped or no stamped, partial stamped, because I've seen all of those as well.
Before we leave, if you ever want me to put me to work, let me know.
It's pretty monotonous because I had to do that for all of these, and I tell you, it's not fun. Let's see. Maybe we'll show that too. Because that's kind of cool. So like this is like some of my back stock. Like this is Jungle right here. So like just to give you an idea. Like these are all unlimited. I don't have this kind of stock for first edition, but and they're not in terrible condition. Like let's see what this first one looks like.
Yeah, but like.
So I mean, you see a white dot right there, but
Still better than the ones I'm selling. I'm fairly sure I've sold like base set unlimited Scythers for like what? Don't those go from like?
Well, these are Jungle.
Jungle, I meant. Sorry. Jungle. Don't those go for like what, $5 to $10, if that, if not more?
Probably a little more if it's in good condition,
and
but
you just sifted through what?
Like the Snorlax, if any of these graded a 10, like it would do really nice. And I actually haven't looked through all of these. I knew that I sleeved them up, but it was just like let's put them in a sleeve and move along.
Yeah.
And I don't have this kind of inventory for every set, so don't think that I've got a ton of Shinings or Neo Destiny. Jungle's one of those sets where you could always get a lot of this product in.
Yeah.
So I had a ton of them. I mean, like Vappoint, that's first edition, this one. First edition should be up here. I'll just stick it in the front. And I used to have tons of unlimited, or not unlimited, but non-holo stuff. But I took out a lot of the non-holo stuff because I sent that to Troll and Toad just to be able to still make some money or whatever. Yeah. And I didn't do that with the last time that I bought base set. Like all of this was case fresh. I was telling you about that earlier. The guy he had just cases and cases of base set and he opened them up. He sold me a lot of PSA 10s or PSA 9s for $20 to $30 based on the holos. But none of the non-holos, he didn't grade those because it really wasn't worth it. Nobody wanted to grade an Avro or even like something like a Dragonair. So, I mean, I might have 100, 200 just mint condition Dragonair stuck up in there.
Yeah. Well, here. I'll get one of those on. I wanna do a quick giveaway.
Yeah,
TCA Gaming holds half of the whole Pokemon TCG population. All right. Jesus, all those Snorlaxes, great condition. All right, let's do active timeout 5. All right, roll it. There are no eligible. Here, let me reset this. I want to see. If it doesn't work, we can always just. All right, channel member, roll it. There are no eligible members with. One sec. Eligibility. Regulars, users. What the heck? Why isn't it working? You know what? It's not. I don't know how to get this thing working, so.
I mean,
You want to mess around with it? I don't know.
I
It's
don't
like this
know.
Nightbot thing.
dude, you're already like way ahead of what I've done. I've never been able to hook up more than one camera or even really do a true live. So you're doing way better than I've ever done.
I don't know. That first live was a little bit messy.
Again, it was better than what I've been able to do.
Channel members, no. Let's do maybe regulars and. I don't know. Why isn't this working? Let's just do a random number. Does that work? There are no eligible users to win. Alright. I was trying to get this to work before. I don't know. It's like this Nightbot thing. Here, I'm just gonna throw it right here so they can see what you're doing so they're not looking at boxes. So it's like I was talking to Poketrav, because he kind of has a similar setup to what I'm trying to go for. Do a random number. Nightbot. And he said he uses this thing, so I just. Alright.
That might be cool shit. I shouldn't be. That's square cut.
Alright. Nightbot. Enter into the modders. Okay, so I have to add him as a mod. Okay. Oh, Grimby's. Oh, he's the one that got the birds and signed card. Like, remember when the... Here,
Unless you
I
got
can
a winner.
figure it out later.
You got
Oh,
it.
no, not a winner. Remember, I think someone asked to us for you to sign one of those energies?
Yeah.
It was one of the Charizards. What was that? Oh, it's a subscriber. Okay. Here, I can figure it out after. I think I got an idea how to, though.
Okay. Well, so a lot of people know I love promos. I do a lot of sealed stuff. Like these are packs of 25 Pokemon Tower.
Mm-hmm.
Like these are pretty tough to find. Like these are all like they're going to be pretty minty condition. Like the cards that are inside. Like, all those are Machamps. You got Magmars. Like this is. I've got another one over
what
there.
is that?
Like this is a brick.
That's like a
Pikachu.
Subway footlong.
I think it's 1,000. It might be
Just
900.
Pokemon
Because there was
cards.
another one recently that I bought. That I think
Yeah,
was in the 900 range. But these are all Bumblebee Pikachu. And man, these things grade pretty easy. But then again, you know, somebody comes in here and took their nail, you know, they can just ruin everything.
So like if I just kidding.
You see, like I got all these sealed packs of them, like 25. All those are Magmars. Then you have Scyther, you got Electabuzz. Mew is one that only have a few. Yeah, so I got 4 of
So
those.
is that whole thing filled with Mews?
Yeah, so like there's 25 of the Mew 47s in here. So this is 100 of them.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, like these are all Articunos. There should be a lot of them, yeah. All these are Articunos.
Oh my gosh. That's a
Snor-
lot of Articunos.
Snorlax, I'm proud of my Snorlax collection because these are get expensive. Like I got a lot of the Snorlax.
So you're saying like the individual card or like the packs?
Like just the packs, just the individual card is pretty expensive, but this is 25 of them. You know, this is like packs and packs and packs.
Okay.
Another Articuno and packs of them.
So then how much would one card go for, would you say? Do you know off the top of your head?
The last time, when I pulled them, they were about $20 a piece.
A card?
And then graded, they were about $150 for a 10. But I think they've actually went up since that time. I'm not.
Oh my gosh.
don't quote me. But I've got the same thing with like the energies. So like these are all 25 packs of. Like so that's all fighting energies.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the cool 4. This is what I used to run my decks with. I got to get these.
That's cool.
And it goes all the way through to the water energy
Mm-hmm.
and the recycle. The only one I don't have is the rainbow, because technically they don't have them. These are all sealed Merrills.
Merrills?
It's this right here. I'd be surprised if there was many people out there who had more than me of the sealed promos, like the old promos like that. But
Yeah.
it also wouldn't surprise me if somebody did, because there's a lot of that stuff that's out there. Like, where's it at?
Nightbot.
Were you able to get that winner?
Here, let me try this. Alright, so I go to moderators. Alright, so head to your community settings. Open link, a new tab. YouTube Creator Studio settings, add mod, Nightbot, preview. Okay, save.
Here, so y'all
Go live. Nightbot will join streams that are live and not unlisted or private on YouTube. Okay, so now if I go to the Nightbot thing, close, giveaways,
I don't know what he's doing.
mods, roll it. Let me. I don't know. This is just. I was asking somebody for advice. Neurological. Maybe I have to start the live stream over again. I'm not sure.
I mean, you can always do it after. Just grab somebody from the comments or something.
Yeah, but I also want to open it on stream. So should I just pick somebody and open it? Because I'm kind of itching to open one of these. Alright, I'm going to do for... You know what? I think I want to open it for Hollow Ponyta because she's... I don't know, because she's been like a consistent ever since I had like 35 subscribers. Or even less. Huh?
Tell the camera.
Is that kind of biased though?
It's up to you, man. Do whatever you want to do.
I don't know because like I feel like I should be doing it.
It could be biased. I mean, it's your pack. I mean,
you know what? I'm gonna be doing. I'll have you pick the next one.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna do the. Here, let me see if it's up. All right. Now I'm gonna kind of like angle it down.
I don't remember what's all in Pop Series 6. I think that's... They transitioned mostly over to Diamond Pearl.
Now let me arc it kind of down towards that way. I think this is the kind of setup. I think this is what I'm going to do for this setup. Alright. So what can you get out of the Pop Series? Oh, I
don't even remember, dude. Pop Series 6. Really, the Pop Series didn't appeal to me that much.
Try not to touch any
but I'm pretty
cards.
sure it's the Diamond and Pearl cards, so I don't know if you can get EXs out of 6. Can't remember if there's anything good in there.
Okay. Oh, I am.
They're tough.
They're tough to
Those are
open.
cheap packs. They were basically supposed to be
There we go.
given away back in the day.
Okay. Did I? Okay,
Yeah, so that's
Chimchar. Then...
I think the Manaphy's are rare.
Really?
Yeah, Manaphy's are rare.
Oh,
a
cool.
lot of times the
Is that
rares,
one of the pulls then?
like the non-holographic rares in Pop Series, a lot of times are harder to get than the holo promos because you had to open up a lot more packs, whereas a holo promo could come with any specific, like one of those check lane blisters or something like that.
Yeah, here, let me just set these off to the side. Alright, I'll do another one afterwards. We can finish this.
So this is another box of just like random WotC promos. Like this is going from Pokemon Tower 42, then it skips a lot of them to Rapidash, like this an extra stack of Rapidash. These are all Ho-Ohs. And again, you know, these are going to be good condition. They're not like crap or anything. These are all the Pokemon Center New York ones. If you remember from the last stream, I showed you the ones that were Scantastic or whatever.
Yeah.
It was the Rapidash and Ho-Oh, but they didn't have the stamp. And these are a lot more common. And there's those Dark Gyarados we just bought. Like, you know, all of these right here. I mean,
those are the ones that sold really fast.
Yeah, I mean, these are all Misty Seadra.
Oh my gosh, it doesn't end.
And again, you know, I mean, they're going to be in good shape. All the pre-release ones.
And you have a lot more than that. Well, because you have some of the ones in that box that you're going to send off, I think, or you need to be sleeved. That's the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are all Seadras here, all the way through here. Special Pop Series. Like this is all Professor Elms for Best of Game. These didn't have sealed packs. Like I've got my sealed Best of Game packs over there. Like this box has all the sealed packs promos, but Professor Elm didn't have that, so I just have a bunch of the singles for him. Like that's that row right there.
Yeah.
And then the very last part, it's the same thing. Like the Rainbow Energies, they didn't have a sealed pack of 25, so I just had a bunch of extra singles in them. And then this is just other promos that I kept here and there that I thought were nice.
Lucky Stadium and Pokemon Center.
Yeah.
Why are those expensive?
They were just actually pretty hard to get. They were kind of scarce.
Just hard to pull. Okay, so it's
you
like
couldn't pull them, but I might have some in here. Let's see. So like here's some of those. You see this the Pokemon Center, Lucky Stadium, Pokemon Center, CHU. Lucky Stadium's the number 41, so that's what I'm looking at. And the Pokemon Center is going to be the number 40. So that's 41. 41. I like the Lucky Stadium way better.
Oh, so you can't get it from an actual pack? You have to get it from these?
Yeah,
Is that
so it was like an exclusive.
Okay.
And I've got more stuck up in.
Based on your collection, they don't seem that rare, but that seems to do with everything you got.
Yeah, I might have some in here. I don't know. And there might be some more stuff in here. It's just easy to tell with the red tops. Like yeah, there's some red tops. Pokemon Center. Some more Lucky Stadiums. In here, I've got random promos.
Wait, they each sell for like $600 or something?
They're pretty expensive, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Meows, cool Porygons. And what I really need to do is go through and organize all the stuff so like I have all the cool Porygons together. You know, this is Australian. I think these are birds.
I think I just sold a cool Porygon for a lot more than I thought it would go for because it didn't seem like it was that rare of a card, but.
Here's some. Like, start getting into the Nintendo era here. These were Target cards, some kind of Target coupon code, but like these are all Tricos. And then you've got after Trico, eventually we go into Torchic. And then there's 4 different ones for that: Trico, Torchic, you got the Mudkip, and then I believe it's Whismer. Yeah, there's Whismer there. So that's that whole row. We got the Ludicolo, got some Shining Ho-Ohs, got some.
Are those from Hidden Fates?
Yeah, these right here from the ETBs.
Like that.
I just set them
like
back.
church.
Got a lot of these Charizard Vs. A bunch of those. I don't know. I just anytime I get a stack of promos that are sealed that I like, I just go ahead and set them back because to me it's a decent investment. Something where you can just forget about it.
Yeah.
And not have to worry about it.
I'm gonna go grab some water.
Put this in. Let's see what we got here.
Alright.
Well, there's some more of the bricks.
The subway bricks?
There's another Pikachu brick. Like this one has.
What would those come with?
You had to have like a big league to get this many.
Okay.
This one's still sealed. I haven't opened it up, but this is a Rapidash.
So they're kind of like sold, like sent to leagues for people to play with.
Yeah, they're pretty much like giveaway type deal. Like you can see in here, this one's been busted a little bit. But it's all going to be
The holos.
And it very well could be that like there's some really miscut cards in here or something crazy going on, but I don't know. So that's Rapidash, that's Ho-Oh, that's Rapidash, that's Ho-Oh. And then I got a whole other box of those. Same thing. Ho-Oh bricks, Rapidash bricks, and then Pikachu 27 bricks. Like that's what this box goes to. Maybe we'll pull out, we'll say do like maybe one of these with the WotC boxes, and then maybe the one other thing, maybe we'll do that too, the pens.
Yeah, whenever you're ready to call it, just let me know, because I could probably do something. So it's not up to you. Oh, this is ooh.
One of them.
This is one of them.
So let's see here. I believe these are some of the extras on top. Like, you got a Sky Ridge box.
These are the things I was geeking out about when I was doing my homework. When I came over in December.
Quapolis.
So I was like sitting right next to this pub.
Yeah.
Same thing as the Charizard, like the Charizard plaque you got with the first edition PSA 10 thing that you had hanging over there.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same thing as that. I was like wedged in between that and these tubs. Couldn't do any of my homework.
This one's actually like a variation. There's no Wizard logos on it, but that was actually something common with some of the Quapolis stuff. Here we go. Like Expedition, Expedition. There's another Sky Ridge there. There's 3 of those.
New Revelation.
Yeah, it's an unlimited, it looks like.
Oh, wow.
New Discovery Unlimited. So I could use one of those without that sticker. So there's a trade. There's a Legendary Collection. That's a first edition Neo Discovery. Right there.
Oh, okay. I missed this. Yeah.
There's Neo Destiny.
Is that with the shiny Karen and all that stuff?
Yeah. Unlimited Gym Heroes. Fossil first edition.
Gosh.
another first edition Destiny.
And this is just one of the boxes you said?
Jungle. There's another Gym Heroes Unlimited.
Oh my gosh.
There's the other Aquapolis, but this one has the Wizard logos. The Rev first. And Unlimited. Oh wait, actually both of these are first edition. So you got the first edition.
Stamps in the bottom.
Yeah.
So keep a.
Here's some of the Neo Genesis. First edition Unlimited. I remember my dad bought me one of these at the flea market for $85.
Seriously?
Yeah, I opened up the whole thing. And the next WotC box that I opened up, because I opened that up as a kid, wasn't until I opened up that first edition box from
On YouTube?
Yeah, from Collector's Cash.
Oh, really? And so
Yeah.
so all the boxes you've been getting, like probably a lot of these, you've just been sending back?
For the most part. I've opened up a few for YouTube since we started doing that. Not that many, really.
You want a hand getting that up? Where you got it? Oh my gosh. And this looks like it. This is. Oh my god.
Alright, so that's going to be a first edition Team Rocket.
First edition? Oh, the stamp's right there. Okay.
So that's Unlimited.
Oh, that one looks like it's pops. Open.
This one's empty. Sounds like there might be something in it. I wonder if I can get it out. I don't know, we'll just
How
say
do you get that out with the damaging it?
Well, you can pop it a little bit harder, but I'm going to leave it in there. Alright, so this is a Red Logos fossil box. Probably one of the rarest boxes out there. And it just means that it was made in Australia. And they did that as like a counterfeiting type thing. But the cool thing is the non-holos that come out of the packs are dated 1999-2000. It's super rare to get that set. In fact, that's what's in this box right here, Fossil 1999-2000.
So all that stuff just came from that booster box? Not
They
like
didn't
that
come from
specific.
this one, but yeah, from
But
this
like
type of booster box.
That
Yeah.
type.
The holos are just regular.
If only he knows how to hold the camera without shaking. Here, I'll.
There's a couple more first edition Fossil. So we got here. There's a Red Logos Jungle. Same type of deal.
I'll try to hold a little more still.
This is Unlimited Jungle, but it's yeah, it's made in the USA, so this might be the regular version. Yeah. Let's see what else we
I'll
got.
get one of those ones where it keeps it still at light cell.
First edition Gym Heroes. Let's see what we have here. So this is a jungle as well.
Just from 31 to 39 viewers.
You
Like
notice,
that.
like it's only got like one of the things on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got like one location. So that's why it's different.
Looks like so. Nightbot is in the chat. It just timed somebody out. That's weird. No, but it won't let me do a giveaway.
There's a couple more first editions. Is that 4 first editions that I've got? I don't think I had that
That's
many.
1, 2, 3, 4 so far.
That's not unlimited.
I mean, there's one right there.
Well, that's
Not unlimited, but like that red
Yeah.
label.
Well, this is the made in Belgium one. So this is a little bit different
Mhm.
fossil or jungle box. There's another first edition Team Rocket.
My gosh.
Base set 2. Let's move back in here. It's a limited gym challenge, which I believe this might be the regular one. One of these. That's the first edition. I think there's a third version. Yeah, it's just got one location.
Stop.
And there's another first edition Gym Heroes. So we'll put this one up. We'll show one more box with boxes in it.
Okay.
And
Call it. Alright, I hope Rusty is in his shelter to protect these.
remember, you didn't think it was that protected when you got here.
Yeah.
And I started telling you about all the stuff that's
Yeah.
going on. Like, wait.
It's like you just can't see it. Alright, let me try this giveaway again.
Remember, it took like 10 seconds after you ran across the house or across this building for everybody to pop over here the other night. What's going on?
Roll it. No eligible winners to give.
Let me see. No eligible winners.
Users. One eligible. Mike Bowerman.
That's what we got.
Active.
9.
Past 14 minutes. Reset eligibility. Here, let me. Channel members, mods, regulars, users. Reset eligibility.
I'm kind of curious what's in these.
Active users. Alright. So. Alright, so it should hopefully be able to do the giveaway now. Alright, I think this one, next one's going to be random. Alright, roll it. Cameron Redman.
Oh man, he just bought some stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he bought an art set of Gym Heroes.
Oh, cool. Cameron Redman. Alright, he's going to be
Cool.
getting this pop series. You want to open it?
No, go ahead, man.
Alright.
I think the good one in that pack is actually that blade. I think there's 2 different versions. Man, it's hard for me to remember though.
Alright, there we go. That should be good. Let me. Alright, so yeah, this is for Cameron Redman. Hopefully I won't damage it too much. Let me see if I can open it. Oh my gosh, I can't. Is there a way I can just rip it? There we go. That probably should have just done that to begin with.
Got a Burmy plant cloak.
I'm gonna read the comments after I'm done opening this. Just gonna get. Huh?
Which one is it?
Burmy?
Sandy cloak.
Sandy Cloak. And then Corsola. No rares.
Yeah, sometimes that's the way the Pop Series packs go. It's like, oh, okay.
Alright, so that's for Cameron, I think. Sweet. Alright. So is this the last box we're going through?
I figure we'll just glance in here, we'll look at these, and then
Oh, is that another one?
maybe we'll pull down
Oh, where'd you get those from?
that box. That was in the corner. Like, there's stuff behind all this stuff. Like, it's just, it's chunked in there. Like, look behind this. Oh, wait, no, maybe not that one. I think it's on top. Yeah, you can kind of see there's stuff in there.
Oh, this camera's acting goofy. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if the camera will reach that far because it's corded. I remember someone mentioning the quality, so use this one now.
So these should be pretty clear cut, but
Oh, you're
I'm just kind of
opening
curious
them? What's in
it.
it?
Alright, so, like, you see this right here? This is an official Pokemon Center New York pin, like a badge pin.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, that's what this whole thing is right here. And a lot of these are going to just be that.
Same one?
That's my chop. What else we have? There's an Abra. And I remember getting them back. I just never went through to check them. You have Doduo.
Is there a Charizard one?
More of a chop. No, there is Pikachu. Oh wait, this one's something different. So these are some kind of league pin. Oh yeah, all kinds
You
of
have
ones.
so many.
Different ones. Well, here's some of the old ones. There's the winner. Just I don't know what year. Let me just take a handful out and see what happens. And there's all kinds of pins in this
Yeah.
one. There's Mewtwo's. There's Crystal Guardian pre-release pins. And that's what all these boxes are right here. Like that one, that one, that one. All those down there. It's just
Those are the ones you got in, like... Are those the ones you got in recently?
Yeah.
They're just
But-
filled with
it's
pins?
filled with all kinds of different pins. There's some. This is maybe season 2. This is the energy cycle season. Just got some fire energy ones. That's what we have. Oh, there's some regional championships, 2007, 2008. I thought they would have been more sorted than this, but I guess not.
Oh, is that...
I don't even know, is that
That's like a
Zygarde
new
or
one.
something?
It looks like a Mega Charizard for a second.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. You just got random stuff
In every
spread
single
throughout these
one, yeah.
things.
Oh,
But
that's neat.
one of these days I'm going to find a good use for them. I thought I'd just sell them random pin lots and have them with both the vintage and the old and new and that kind of stuff. Alright, so this is going to be a lot of base set stuff, so I'll go through the ones that are not base set. Alright, Alright, so you got a Neo Rev first edition, which I think that's the third
I
one.
think it'd be nicer if you could see all the ones through there. But probably just
There's another first edition Team Rocket.
first
Usually
edition
they're
Team
on
Rocket. Is that a first edition? No, it's just a Neo Rev.
But then I'll probably just give them a
Gosh.
shot of this.
No way, are all those?
Yeah, they're all base.
Are you serious? No way.
Which I've got each one labeled because there's different types for each one. Oh, that's another UK brand.
Most expensive card? That's the PSA 10 Zard, right? Single card?
Yeah, probably. I would say so.
Did you say it's most expensive item as well?
I don't know. The Tropical Mega Battle. Where did I even put that?
Wait, Tropical Mega Battle? What's that?
I'd have to find it. I know I put it somewhere safe. That's not good.
Like,
Let's see. Maybe in this box.
are these just all different variations of basic boxes?
Yeah, I'm not gonna pull them all out. If you want, I mean, you could probably show them that.
Yeah. So it's, so the black triangle, green wings, logos, multiple locations, shadowless, short crimp. How do you figure out, like, is it like on the box?
Yeah, so like this one right here, green winged. I'm sorry, green winged means that right there. Yes, green wings instead of blue.
Yeah.
Then it says one logo, or logos, so that means this. It has the wizard logos on it.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's one location, so on the bottom it just has one location.
Okay.
So this usually has an okay shot at being
Yeah.
shadowless, but it's not. I've already looked. Like this one right here is the same thing. It's got green wings, but it doesn't have logos, and it has the one location. And I've actually confirmed that it's shadowless long crimp.
Okay.
This one right here is similar to that one we just had, where it's got the logos, the green wing Charizard, one location, but I've actually confirmed that it is shadowless short crimp. So these two boxes are technically different because the contents are different.
Yeah. How do you go about confirming it? Is it just based off like the indicators, like the green wing logo, all that type of stuff?
So you can actually press down right here, and you're not gonna be able to tell. But with boxes, see how there's no red logo up top? So
Yeah.
shadowless packs, they have the red trading card logo up top. See how you can see it right there? That red thing right there?
Yeah.
It's just going to say Pokemon Trading Card Game. It's got that red logo. So we know that this one right here
The shadow.
is not shadowless.
Oh, not shadowless. Well,
The original ones that have the shadowless packs
don't have that.
don't have it. And then you can actually peek in there and see the crimps and see it's a short crimp.
Oh, cool.
Whereas with this one, you can tell it's actually long crimps. But you'd have to.
I'll have to zoom in.
Yeah, you're probably not going to be able to see it on that thing.
Yeah, because this thing doesn't have a zoom function.
And so all these are just different variations. Some of them are doubled up. Like I've got blue wing logos, multiple locations. I've got several boxes like that. Like this right here, the black triangle box.
Oh, that's been open. Oh my gosh.
So,
So you can kind of see the. Is there wait black triangle? Does that mean it's first edition? Does that mean it's gonna have first edition cards in it?
no. Basically, what happened was they printed this first edition stamp, but it was unlimited. Because see how it's got trading card game, the red box up top.
Mm-hmm. So it
That was on the non-shadowless packs, basically,
Yeah.
and unlimited. So they knew that these are going to have unlimited cards in there. So they instead of destroying it, they just printed a black triangle over it.
Oh, to try to
And-
block it out.
Right, and so that's all they did, and then they just pushed it on through instead of destroying it.
Dang.
Whereas now they destroy something like that. So we put that back. So probably the most expensive card, it would be between that Charizard, and I probably wouldn't sell that for anything less, just because it took me so long to find.
Tropical breeze. So that doesn't look like what's special about. I'm sorry, that's probably.
You're good. It's from the Tropical Mega Battle 2001. Most people haven't even heard of this set. This is Verse Series. It's got a Japanese back, but it's printed in English.
Mhm.
It's a 17 card set. Remember that pack of energies I showed at the beginning of the video? And I was like, this come from the set, but there's no difference between this and the actual Japanese
I
ones.
think so, yeah.
So it was a deck that was given out to participants, and as far as I've been able to tell from what I've been able to find online, you know, you've got there was 2 years they did it, where they had the difference between the 2 years. There was a 2001 and 2002, but they corrected this Claire's Mantine. I believe it's the Mantine. Yeah, because like the resistance, I think is supposed to be fighting or something like that, or it was fighting. I can't remember which one's the corrected, which one's the error. But there's only like 10 or 12 printed each year, max 25 each year. So it's like it could be somewhere around the 20 ballpark, or how many were printed and exist. It could be upwards of 50, but either way, it's like a ridiculously low amount of cards.
So is it like a niche thing, or is it just there's not many enough? Not enough. There's
It's
not
so,
enough.
It's so
it's
well unknown that it's niche.
Okay.
But there's a lot of collectors out there who are looking for it. A lot of high collectors looking for it.
Okay, so there's like big collectors who need to finish their like collection and would be willing to pay a lot, so that's why it's like a high priced card.
Yeah, I had a guy. He offered me his set that he actually won at that tournament just recently for $600,000. I'm like, no, I can't do that. Like, I paid a record price for that set at, I think it was like $200,000 or something. And you know, at the time, that was way higher than anyone else had paid. But I knew other people who would pay that amount too. And then now the next person's asking $600,000. It's just like, wow. But it makes sense because it's it's pretty tough to find. Maybe we'll finish with this. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, are you eating more stuff now?
I'm pretty sure I've shown this only to my Patreon or to the members. I can't remember. I may have actually shown this both. Like I said, I can't really remember. But it's always cool to kind of pull out.
Wait, is this the thing? I think did you show me this or is it?
Yeah, I think I've shown it to you. If I can get it out. Here, let's flip it over.
Is this the No, it's. This isn't the What's that? Oh yeah, you did show me this.
Like that. Like an actual trophy. And this trophy was actually a replacement trophy. It wasn't one that was won. That's why it's missing the placard. But what's cool about that is when they sold me this, they actually sold me the extra placards. So I've got the World Championship placard, I've got the 2 finalist placards, and I've got 2 semifinalist placards. So really you can take any of them.
I was a world champion.
I was the world champion in 2015. You know?
Yeah. World champion thinks he's the only one. But he's no. It's NCAA gaming.
I remember when I bought this one, I posted it on Instagram, and somebody immediately offered me another. They were like, "Hey man, you want to buy this one?" And we couldn't come to a deal. I should have just went higher and offered because these things are so tough to find. And I think one recently went in a heritage auction. It was like crazy expensive. And honestly, man, we could keep going on and on because like each one of these boxes has something else in it that I really cherish or that I like. And we've only touched on a few of these boxes here. We've hit a lot of the kind of the weird stuff here. Maybe not so much those boxes back there, but still, I think we've hit a good bit of it. Hopefully, this will satisfy some of the people who've been asking to see this stuff. And I definitely appreciate you taking the time to go over it.
I appreciate you taking the time to like show all this stuff. You didn't have to. You probably have other stuff you can do.
Well, it's a lot easier when I can just sit here and talk.
Yeah.
So you take care of the camera.
I'll take care of the cameras. You.
But anyways, guys, thanks for checking out his stream.
I'll probably end it there. All right. Hey, I'm gonna be doing a live stream tomorrow though. I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Central time. Gonna be opening some packs. There should be a link down at the bottom. There should be a link in the bio. Buy some. I only have Chilling Rain up, but I'm hoping to get some more diversity up in there. Maybe like once I get back home, I'll order some packs online or something like that. Hopefully I can get some more of the stuff. But yeah, go check out my stream tomorrow, and I'll see you guys later.